Good morning. You know what time it is.
You know what's going.
It's 10 a.m. It is Monday. You are tuned into Young and Capable right here on SOVH. And as usual, I am your host, the incredible, fabulous Yourz Trully. Yeah, that Yourz Trully with a Z and a double L because, baby, we are unique and different just like that. And also, just as usual, I'm not alone. I can never be alone. Why should I even be alone if I have the dripping Vytal in the building?
Hey, you know what time it is. Your boy Vytal Kone, aka the chief boss, the man with the money.
Yes. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
I'm fabulous.
I'm good. You know, like when I stepped inside here, man, my life changed.
In what way? In a positive way?
In a positive way.
Like, take us through that a little bit. Like, change, started feeling good.
You know how it is. You know, like the weekend wasn't like that productive.
Yeah.
So
and then Monday comes and it's
comes.
And then Monday comes and it changes things.
The whole thing. It's like I felt God in this place.
Oh man. It's like, also, weren't you feeling a little bit nervous when I tricked you a little bit and said that
man. I was like, again?
Dude, don't say again. You make it sound like it's many times, no.
More than once.
my apologies. On last week Monday I couldn't come, you know. I had a medical appointment and stuff. Now you're busy saying again. I'm just
medical appointment.
Yeah, you know, it was medical reasons. I couldn't skip it at all. But otherwise today I am here.
Yeah.
It has been happening. We have something really fresh, something really relatable, something that we often complain about because we're just like
it's not really good for our times.
You know, like we are here, we beautiful, we feeling ourselves, we want to be married to other people's sons, you know, but the feminists are standing in the way because they're just saying we all about that life of lobola and we're just like, but so Pimali, you know what I'm saying?
Thing is the money girl, you know.
Like, where do we take it? So like we really want to talk about that, kind of like address it, also share our feelings about it, because who knows, maybe half of us, or if not all of us, we would all be married and living in our own houses if it wasn't for this lobola thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a possibility.
But you're right, though. You know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look at it. Look at it from this perspective. It's an expense.
It is a huge one, a very expensive one, by the way.
It's a very expensive
one. But otherwise, just to get things kick-started beautifully and properly as you think about this incredible topic that we're going to have. Like, we also want to know your thoughts. Share them with us on Facebook. It's SOVH Radio TV. WhatsApp 076-396-0058. Tell us. We want to know. Like, how do you feel about it? Because now, personally, well, I'm about to tell you how I feel about it. So let's just take a song, man. Let's just take a song.
Yeah.
So that in that way, Mabafika 100 but it's 100 what's happening? And then you feel like but it's still a lot.
It's still a lot.
So I say, ladies, let's just get together and have this one movement and make it easier for the guys to do the things. And that is, let's just not go to school, man. Let's not know how to speak.
When I make the school part,
that's always number one, by the way. Degrees, independent, which is great, really. Like, it's just really, really, really great. But now it's killing me.
So, Ima, how much are you worth?
Hey, I'm worth a fucking set.
Hey, okay.
Okay, I'm kidding. Well, according to me, I feel like I'm just worth being loved and treated right, and being valued and just respected and being taken seriously. I feel like that's what I'm worth. For me, like, I would just go mahala.
You know, let me say gossipane.
Yeah, okay. It's a secret between the two of us. So, and you are incredible. It's yours to keep it to yourself, please.
Yeah, keep it to yourself. So I was dating this other lady.
Okay.
And then I got to meet like her family.
Okay.
And then her mother sat with me down.
Sure.
You
were dating?
Yeah. Uyambona lo muntu lo. Now uyambona. Ishanda phala. Yashisa baba ichilisa pelepele
like. She's got it all.
Yeah. And then I don't know whether she was kidding or what.
Yeah.
But like ngathi man bese bashine conclusion. Yangithola.
Yeah, man.
The mother and the child.
And you haven't said anything.
Yeah.
You're just dating.
Siyajola. Bona babona husband material.
Yeah. Because you're all there. Now you've got that thing.
Yeah, so now they're like, on a charge of 200K. And they can pay a long time phela. Because I show metric.
Okay.
I got a great skill. I shoot manje, masaka shine degree yake,
sure.
her masters or whatever. They wasn't charge even, let's say, $500,000. But anyway, it's your boy Vytal Corner, aka the Chief, the man with the money. So don't blame me.
So it was fine. It was not a trace bash for you.
It was.
So like what I'm also trying to figure out, again, you say they said 200.
Sure.
Like, how did they get to that? Like, I'm really interested. How did they arrive to that conclusion?
I think, but judge it from my character or how I was perceived. You know.
So basically they set it according to what you look like you can afford.
Or maybe not what I can afford now. Maybe later. According to how I talk about my goals or how
your
I
ambition, your hustle, like your energy.
They're like, I'm a Lona.
But like also what I'm asking myself, say for instance, like you are not really making a lot of like shame, you are getting by. And you have time like how do they go about that? Because like I'm thinking to myself, if they set it according to what you look like you can afford, are they willing to go down to a man who's like at the a man who doesn't really make a lot of money? Are they willing to go as far down as what he can afford? Say for instance, what he can afford is 1,000.
Nah.
Why?
Nowadays it's about the guap. I was chilling with this other friend of mine. He's like, Tuan, yabona nowadays ntwana mawufuna ukuthatha umuntu ne. Thatha umuntu onemali, boy.
Like even the guys are out there telling us that wena nama cooking skills wakho zihleleke inthina swashadi.
Exactly. And another thing, so ukuthi like I don't believe ukuthi mina uthando should be worth like that money.
It shouldn't be worth any amount, really.
So I think mele phume kimi mina as a guy ukuthi this is what I have now. Or this is what I can afford. Ngifuna ukunibonga ngale mali. Phethe 500 mawulethe nespinach.
So umbonga for ini. Wathi ngiyakubonga nge500 umbonga for ini.
Ukungipha yena nje like willingly, yabo.
Nawe musibakhiphile kini willingly.
Just nje ukuthi yabona kuvala icala. Because Mozambique. Bathi ku cheap la.
Really?
Mina ngifuna ukulanda Portuguese mfethu.
Wow, and just get through to them.
Bathi nange spinach vele.
Is it that low?
It's not low. They understand, man, ukuthi yazini this thing isn't it shouldn't be like a transaction, man. Like ngathi uthengisa umntana wakho.
And it shouldn't be a thing of ukuthi I can't afford it. Like any man with pure great intentions should be able to do it. Sure, this is really shocking because I also have a friend of mine who is from Zambia. And he says that ilobola yabo will never ever even go above anything 10,000 rands.
10,000 rands.
10,000 rands is the max.
Yabona yazini ngiyaleka iPortuguese ngezambiya no.
Because like I'm thinking that's quite reasonable. Like I used to think that's how it goes. Like I literally used to think that okay, with lobola it's probably your 10. I thought like max would be 50.
So which is the most expensive tribe? Like is it the Zulus, the Bedis?
Since we just also said now that they also look at you by it's okay. I think it just depends. It's not really a matter of tradition or anything.
Now I get it.
Yes.
So
if we know ubaba khune inkomo as 10,000 lapha eSpayeni, how again you're gonna want a lot.
Azungizile rana. You know what I'm thinking? Next time I get a check. And check sounds okay.
Next
get
time
like
get a woman.
A woman.
A
woman. And
natural woman.
And then I invite her Google. Ngifika la ngigcoke iklep yabona le klep le yechistring.
Ne short pen.
Ne short pen nyana engathi ayigezwanga. Neskipa nyana.
Nekhala so.
Nekepisi nyana manje evithikile ejini yabo. Nomlomo ombashile. Ne watch nyana ekhasiyo.
I think it's gonna work.
It's gonna work cuz
it's definitely gonna work.
Like this other time ngamisha this other guy ne. I was not working. I wasn't studying. He's like, "Ebrahaka uspanaga." I'm like, "I guess fine." And then he's like, "Okay, let's guy. UJ, man." I'm like, "No." He's like, "Opilabia." I'm like, "Nah, I'm just hustling." He's like, "Hey, fresh, bro."
Like you look like you got it.
So I
bonus 200,000. I can't wait now fresh computer. You want to drip because drip is forever.
You know
okay,
what? I'm done flexing.
Please. For your own sake.
For my own sake.
Yeah, the moment you start dating someone, you feel like I wanna know you might please start wearing things as big.
Yeah, can I go pep? Le pep. Nyaga go Dunusa. Dunusa 500.
Yeah. You know, like it is 10:18, and you are still tuned into Young and Capable right on SOVH Radio, and we are talking about the dowry. Lobola, the dowry.
Yeah.
You know, and we just wanna know, man, like, what are your thoughts about it? Now, I personally feel like I feel like I wanna say my thoughts, I wanna say my true thoughts and feelings. But I'm thinking, what if my parents are listening?
And
they're gonna be thinking, hey, and she says such things. But anyway, I'm gonna say it very quickly and then get a lot of music in it. So like, okay. You know, that kind of. But anyway, in the sense I feel like lobola. I feel like that thing must fall. The time is 10:27 a.m. and it is Monday. You are listening to Young and Capable right here on SOVH Radio, and I am your host, Yourz Trully, joined by the incredible Dripping.
Yeah.
He said he's dripping. So I always have to mention that he is dripping. He's not just Vytal. He is the Dripping,
aka the chief boss, the man with the money.
But otherwise, man, we are still talking about the dowry. Like, we just want to know, man, like, what are your thoughts about it? Do you think that it's still relevant in 2020? Especially if you are young and you're still trying to find your feet. And I know sometimes, you know, you'll be told that, oh man, if you're still trying to find your feet, then maybe it's not really the time to get married. But I feel like people get married for different reasons.
Sure.
And people prefer to get married at different times of their lives because of different reasons. Sometimes you just like how I support you. Like how I support your dreams, your vision. Like I'm the perfect positivity that you want in your life. Like you feel like if I'm by your side 24/7, you will reach your goals quicker because I'm your hype man. Like I'm just there, I'm hyping you up. I'm feeling you with fuel whenever you feel like, okay, I'm kind of running out. When you run out of strength, I'm there. And that's why sometimes you feel like I want it to happen ASAP because man.
Mara no.
Man.
She price. Wamorata, but 150.
Hey,
K.
Not just one.
I want 20,000. I mean, investment and savings.
No, I don't know how it should work, man. But like before the incredible songs that I played, I did mention that I wanted to FALL. If you know what that spells.
No, alright. I'm gonna play.
Yeah, man. Because I feel like it's standing in the way. Yeah, in some way, you know.
Yeah.
It really is standing in the way. But otherwise, different traditions do it differently. And I know with, like I mentioned, with the guy that I know from Zambia, he says that it's nothing more than 10,000 rands. It's always less than 10,000 rands. And then with Indians, what happens is that the bride's family, so for them it's vice versa compared to the African tradition that we know. For them it's vice versa in the sense that the bride's family is the one that pays it.
I win.
Ima.
Mwanyatsa kanje makula. Ima. Uthi labantu bayiletha la le.
Yes, kuwe.
Mina.
And for them it's not just money, ne?
Yeah.
Even properties.
Even
Kabanga Joba Kai mentioned and they're like, okay, here you go. It's all yours. Just because you love our daughter.
Yeah.
Hi,
Zambia boss.
You might as well go to India. You know, but like they do it because most of the time when the woman gets married to the man, she just does not worry about finances. It is your responsibility. She stays at home. She takes care of the kids. She takes care of the home. She makes sure that the food is always there. You make sure that the food is bought.
Okay.
She's gonna make sure that meals are there, and she takes care of the kids.
Send her house into her home.
You know, something like that. You know, but then she pays, or her family pays a lot of eats, and then your family just enjoys the benefits. Basically, saying when you are spicy, you are still here. You are still here. You want to know what ask about 200,000.
Guys, beg, I'm single and searching, ne? Mara only for makula.
Yeah. Like I see.
So I'm sure Utsuena, you wanted to FALL.
Yes.
That's cool, man. But see, you must. Okay. No offense, guys. I know. I mean, you know, customs and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no offense. This is just, we're just having fun right here,
Yeah, we are, man. Don't take anything personal.
Yeah. So how to eradicate lobola? So important steps to eradicate dowry. Educate your daughters. Encourage them to have their own career.
Yeah.
My career.
I can't make things expensive. That's what we say. Guys, masisiyekeleni isikolo. Masuyekeni umsebenzi, guys. I don't know, just to make it easier.
I think this, ne?
Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Teach them to be independent and responsible. This is so vice versa to our system.
Yeah.
Because if you are independent and then you have your own career, you have your own masters.
Yeah.
Well, now you are very expensive.
Very expensive. Yeah. And now it's leaving a lot of guys stressed because, okay, imagine, how do I go about that? Yeah. But otherwise, man, we want to hear your thoughts. We are there on Facebook. We are SOVH Radio TV on Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah.
We are SOVH_radio. WhatsApp, it's 076-396-0058. If you are glad, WhatsApp. 076-396-0058. Man, tell us what you think. We want to know, like, what is happening with this issue of the lobola. Tuned into Young and Capable right on SOVH Radio. I am your host, Yourz Trully, and I am not alone. I am with Vytal Connect.
Yeah, you know what time it is.
Yeah, man, it's vital time. Time is vital. It's
very
important. You
exactly.
must keep it,
Yeah.
So if you're just wondering, these people have been playing love songs back to back, that's because we're talking about love in some way. We're talking about marriage-ish in some way, and we're discussing lobola, and we're saying, what do you think about it? Do you think it's still relevant in 2020?
Yeah.
Do you think it's still relevant?
Yeah.
It's like that. So we did mention that in Zambia they pay less than 10,000 rands for lobola. In India it's the other way, actually, where the bride's family is the one that takes care of it. You know, and then in our African culture, it's our responsibility, which I kind of feel like it's a little bit unfair-ish for us in a way, because remember how back then, if a man said that, Baba, manje senthole umfazi maqonda nabami ngifuna ukuyomshada baba. Yeah. Ubaba would be like, okay, ngane yami masi esibayeni sibone ukuthi inkomo zihamba kanjani, and then bazobheka lapho basho ukuthi abana lezi mfana wami lezi bazohlonipha lapha, and they go as family, and if the bride's family says that we want a certain number of cows, Baba is like, so men got some sort of an assistance back then, where it was not solely your responsibility. Now it is solely your responsibility.
It is.
Like the lobola is a responsibility. The wedding, because nothing so baby, me like white wedding. What's the age? My finances are shanghai. For me, I feel like and I think that's why sometimes you even end up studying your life together on zero capital. Because, of which, like, I think we must also discuss the disadvantages of lobola. What do you think are the downsides?
Lobola bheka. Lobola mfethu izimali ka.
Lots of it.
Izimali cause bheka. Why singathathi le mali le?
Yeah.
Let's say igini bafuna 100,000.
Yeah.
Ne?
Yeah.
Sithatha 50 sipha abazali.
Yeah.
Bakho ne. Sithatha 50. Sicala business nyana.
Or it's nyana.
Yeah, like cause money it's very expensive.
Because now you could spend 2 or 3 years of your life saving for it. And then you take that money, you give it to the family. Okay, but I'm sharp. Now but like now, you guys are on zero capital. Sometimes some people go as far as taking loans.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is really financially frustrating. And I feel like you're too young to be so financially frustrated. Like, a lot of patterns tend to happen.
If I'm taking a loan, which means I'm owning.
If I'm taking a loan, which means I'm owning.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Like you don't own her.
Yeah, kind of,
Okay.
So
after, if you want, but then now you own.
Oh, no, man.
Yeah, somebody own.
Because I was watching Mocha Live visually.
Yeah.
You promised to marry me.
Yeah.
Sure, guy keep a 60,000. And then after some time, I'm jolly look at it.
Oh, man.
60,000 handile down the drain.
That is so sad.
And the man I buoy.
But you know, at the police station now, there are cases, say, lobola. Like, I was there and I once saw a shelf that's written lobola, and I asked, and they were like, it's actually a serious thing. There are people that would go and open a case. It was okay, in keeping lobola, so I took out this much. It's a difficult case to, kind of like handle, because it's tradition. You don't want to mess with people's tradition. But at the same time, someone is a victim, you also have to, there's no paperwork. So it makes it a little bit difficult, but it's there, it's happening,
Sure.
So I don't know, man. But I think also the other disadvantage with ilobola is that sometimes if the girl's family wants a lot of money, and then that guy pays it, he might start feeling like, I own you now. Like he has that sense of, okay, now I'm feeling powerful. I feel like as in I am doing the things. Boy, you are mine when I can control you. I can tell you what to do, how to do it. If he comes back home and you didn't cook, he doesn't want to understand. I feel like that's also another disadvantage.
Yeah, it is, because I'd feel that way too.
Really?
Like, let's say, but Bafuna 200,000.
Hey, see, 200,000.
That's a lot of money.
It is.
Ngale 200,000 I'll let you next. You're just there. Let's say now sahlanganisa.
Yeah.
For the next 5 years.
Okay.
Kule 5 years mina, let's say sengimnani ngikhipha 200,000 ngifike endlini gezanga izitshara zigezwanga uwera awuphekile.
You must just get a helper.
Kule 200,000 futhi. Hey.
Like, do something. But otherwise, but we still want to share your thoughts. I'm like really interested. I want to know what you guys think. Should it fall or should it not fall? You know what I'm saying? It's SOVH Radio TV on Facebook, Twitter it's SOVH_radio, WhatsApp 076-396-0058, 076-396-0058. Tell us.
I
want to know, guys, what are the disadvantages or the not so good side of ilobola? Because like really, like the guys are drowning, like they are they're drowning, whether they are going, where they are coming. And we asked you, man, what are your thoughts on the dowry, the lobola? And you sent us a few messages on our WhatsApp line, which is 076-396-0058. And Lana Uspusiso, he's not budging. He's just saying, lobola must fall. I don't know. That's just what he said. That's his opinion. That's his opinion. We can't really dispute it or anything. I don't know.
Well, we have Tato here. Tato says, I'm not getting no one.
Yeah.
But then the inconsiderate high prices.
Sure.
Yeah.
So like basically, he said hanyani.
Yeah.
Hanyani fela.
Nahala utsama saskoba ka 150. Come on.
K. But otherwise, man, I think there's also some great advantages to lobola. Like the family becomes really pleased and happy, and they release their daughter very freely to say that, you know what, man, we trust this guy. If this guy was able to put together 200,000 rands, imagine what he's gonna do for you. Like he will never fail as a man to provide for his family. And I think those blessings, man, they do make a huge difference.
They matter.
Yeah, because they really open up their hearts and they say, you know what, this is the guy, man.
Yeah. Don't you think, like, in a way, like our parents are kind of like our ancestors in a way?
They are.
Yeah.
I think in a way they are, because at the end of the day, it's the same bloodline, and there are some characteristics that will still be there, But also another thing that I kind of have with another problem-ish that I kind of have with ilobola, I think how it was done previously and how it's done today.
Okay.
It's quite different. Like in the sense of sometimes the traditions are not really the same. Like there are a few changes there, or there's some sort of misunderstandings. Like I feel like there's a gap in terms of our knowledge as far as tradition is concerned. Not only just with lobola, but like everything in general. Like, have you noticed how they will just be telling you Guti, and when you ask why, why? Then it's like, but I just want to know. They don't know, and they feel insulted when you ask.
I think because maybe they lost the fundamentals.
Yeah.
Like the meaning of all these customs or the system yedari. Yeah. So my babu is like, hey man, why are you asking me this? I don't even know.
Yeah, but then it's like, but I have to know. Like there has to be a valid reason why that is happening.
Yeah.
But otherwise, man, it is what it is. They want it, there's no running away from it. I feel like also that you must just be respectful. If culture or tradition is said to be a certain way.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, we'll try and voice our opinions, but at the end of the day, we just need to respect it.
Yeah.
What it is, we can voice our opinions maybe in a very calm, respectful manner to say, okay, Mama, no, Baba,
whoa. You want to voice your opinions?
But in a polite, respectful
way.
Mama, okay, this is what I think.
Let me tell you something. I don't know which or what.
Yeah.
But like, you cannot voice out your opinions.
But why?
Abazali, they're always right.
But like, man, I don't know. I just feel like it should be a norm,
Well, unless if you want to change your parents to white.
Yeah, or unless if maybe they are living like white people.
Yeah.
I think that'll make a difference.
Yeah, because...
Or unless if you are ready to be disowned.
Ooh, yeah.
Because it's just going to be like,
over just an opinion.
Tell me,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell me. But I think also another way that we can kind of like help our men if they feel like they want to do that, maybe is to first help ourselves.
Yeah.
Like make sure that at least I'm not a burden. Then I loved how this one time this other guy shared his girlfriend sent a message and said, babe, can you please send me 500 rands? I want to go do my hair. And then he sent him a screenshot of 500 rands transferred from the lobola account.
Yeah.
The money is busy doing your hair,
Okay.
So I think maybe that's a way that we can help is that instead of giving me 500 rands to go do my hair, let me do my own hair so that you can save that 500 rands.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's also a way of helping. Because to say, it's okay, now 5,000 hey, that's a total no-no.
It is.
It is a total no-no.
Because Pela, I want to keep mal from the lobola account.
Yeah.
That's another problem.
Yeah.
It is a problem. It's good to know at least value.
Basically, Yeah. But otherwise, man, I don't know, man. I still think in myself.
Hey, your mom is listening, eh?
But like, yo, man, that's just what I think.
Nah, I think like that. It's sharp, It's sharp. Just that, like, man, it should be reasonable.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. You saying say it's Toyota. Like Toyota on 9080.
A million. Like how?
Yeah, like mangabze thengisa nge-million.
Yeah.
Ngichazele ukuthi yini ekhona la engekho.
I really think that maybe it's high time we do it the same way that people from Zambia do it. Nothing more than 10K. I feel like 10K is
bazokushisa abantu ne?
No, like nothing more than that, guys. Like we want to get married. No. Like, and it's steady in a way, but at least if it could be a little bit reasonable,
Maybe.
I guess if the man insists that, no, I want to give more, then that's
I think maybe our parents, or maybe like the elderly people.
Yeah.
Baba Chele, a different story about Idari.
Yeah.
You feel me? Which muntu magalojola.
Yeah.
Ngiyamcharge lo muntu. Cause mntane to begeda ibisi, your pampers, it's an again.
Exactly. Kiwa man.
Exactly.
Cause kiwa.
Yeah,
I was not even in the picture. I was like in pampas still.
Or maybe after like maybe like it is a way of saying I'm giving away my child.
Yeah.
That's why they charge so much money.
Dude, I feel like